Hello, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing my birthday book haul. Yeah, my birthday book haul. uh, I'm doing it a little late. My birthday was on June 9th. Today I'm filming, it's June 26th. So better late than never, but but yeah. So today I'm just going to be showing you what I got for my birthday. Super excited to show you. Um, Before we get into this, a lot of these books I don't really know much about. I really just kind of go to a section I want to read and try to find a book. like or unless it's like a book that I've heard a lot about. Like some of these um are books that I have been wanting to read, but yeah. Let's get into it. Let's talk about some books. So, first up we have Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. Um, I wanted to read more horror books because I don't really read horror books. I have a lot of Stephen King books, but I've only read it so far. But yeah, horror is not one of the genres I read often, if ever. So I went to the horror section. I got all these books at Half Price Books this year, and this one, Home Before Dark, was in that section, in the horror section. So I thought I'd give it a chance. Honestly, there was another Riley Sager book that I wanted to read, but I can't remember the name of it. I was gonna read it in like a book club or something, and I just can't remember the name of it, but the synopsis sounded really good. So I'm gonna have to try and find that book again and let you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Home Before Dark. And one his book cover, I think, not this one, I think it's the hardback, but I think it actually like glows in the dark. It's pretty cool. I didn't get that one. I just got the paperback. But yeah, Home Before Dark. Again, don't really know what it's about. Just kind of grabbed it because it was in the horror section. This next one I've been wanting to read. It's been on my TBR for I don't know how long. It's been on there for a while now, but I've been wanting to read it, and it's Pet Sematary by Stephen King. I don't remember what I seen that made me want to read this book. It must have been like a book review or something, or I'm not sure. I seen something and I was like, oh, that sounds like a good book. I want to read it. But I mean, Stephen King, good author. So, uh, yeah, this has been on my TBR for a minute now. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, but I wanted to get it for my birthday this year. We'll get to it hopefully sometime this year. We'll see. And then next we have Misery by Stephen King. Again, like I said, I kind of just want to read more horror books. I feel like lately I've been into mystery and thriller books. Like all throughout May, I read a lot of mystery, psychological thrillers and stuff. So I'm still kind of like on that vibe, like mystery thriller. And so I'm like, I kind of want to read some horror. So we'll see. I don't know if Misery is really horror. I read the synopsis a little bit. It sounds intriguing. So we'll see how it goes. But I think it's horror. I mean, I feel like most of Stephen King's work is horror, but maybe I don't know. I really don't know. And then next up we have Pride and Prejudice. This is like one of those all-time classics that people talk about, and I just never read. I always want to get this book when I see it, but I never do, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm just like, nah, I'll get it next time. I'll get it next time. But I don't know. I was like, let me just grab it, because I always say I'm gonna get it and I never do, obviously. So I ended up just grabbing it. Hopefully I like it though, because I see a lot of people talk about this book and they like it and consider it like a classic, I guess. I don't know. So I'm hoping I like it. There's so many different versions of this book too. Like there's so many different covers and like just versions of this book. They're so beautiful. Sometimes I just want to buy it for the cover, and I always stop myself because that's the other thing. I'm like, well, I don't want to just buy it for the cover. I want to actually read it. So I think all those other times I'm like, nah, I'll get it next time. I'll get it next time, because I know I had no intention on reading it. But now I actually do. I actually do want to read it. I think it's a romance. Yeah, it's a romance novel. And I haven't really been into romance lately. Like I said, I've been on psychological thrillers and mysteries and stuff, but I want to get back into romance. Like, that was what I was reading the most of, but I'm expanding my genre palette, I guess, which is fun. But okay, and then next up we have Baggage Claim. I got this one because I really like the cover. But I read, I think I read like 5 chapters of this book, and it's good so far. It's a fake dating trope, which is like one of my favorite tropes because I think they're so fun to read. But the light just like flickered. But I think I'm gonna save this one for like the end of the year, like Christmas time, because this takes place around like Christmas time. At least the first 5 chapters. I don't know how the rest of the book is gonna go, but it takes place around Christmas time. So I think I want to save it because I'm like a big mood reader. I'm like whatever I'm in the mood for, and I just because wasn't really in the mood for that yet. But next up we have The Perfect Son by Freida McFadden. I did already read this book because, like I said, tough on mysteries and thrillers right now. But I like this book, but it was like one of those mysteries that I kind of like figured out pretty early on. I knew, like, I don't want to give too much away. I won't go too in detail in this book that I already read. Maybe I'll save that for another video. But I like this book overall. And you know, me and Freida McFadden, I don't know, a Freida McFadden book. I love to read her books. But the thing is, like, with her books, I feel like I never rate them high. But she's just an author that I can just read. I can just read her work, and the light went out. I can just read her work and, like, literally not get bored. Even if I don't care about the story, I'm still just flipping the pages because her writing style is so good. To me, anyways. I think it's so good to where I can stay intrigued, whether I'm interested or not. But did read The Perfect Son already. I did like it. And then lastly, we have The Teacher by Freida McFadden. Also finished this book already. Not gonna lie, not my favorite. I did not like a lot of the tropes in here. Wasn't really feeling it, honestly. Like, after every chapter, I'm like, I don't want to keep reading this book. Like, I'm not liking anything that's going on in this book. It's really not for me, not my cup of tea. But again, like I just said, Freida McFadden, even if I'm not particularly interested in the story, I'm going to finish reading her book. Like, I just literally couldn't stop myself. I could not put it down. Not interested in the story, just couldn't put it down. I don't know. What does that say about her as an author? I think that's a good thing as an author because I did not care for the storyline. But still finished the book. But yeah, these are all the books I got for my birthday this year. Yeah, I think we got a pretty good haul. Already read 2. But like I said, I got those at Half Price Books, and when I bought them, they gave me this summer reading challenge. It's like a little bingo card. I kind of want to do it. I think that would be a fun little activity to do. Fun little reading challenge to do this summer. So I think I'm going to do that. But that's going to be it for this video. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to do the, what's it called? The, like, newbie book tag video, I think is what it's called. I feel like I always butcher the name of it. But yeah, if you guys want to see that, that's going to be the next video. Probably going to be in the same thing because I'm going to film it right after this. But yeah, that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.